In the executive order signed by Governor Little last Friday, the Department of Health and Welfare was directed to work collaboratively and build partnerships, promote adoption, and increase the number and types of foster families. IDHW says this ties in with the ending of the short-term rental program, as Idaho needs more foster families.
One short-term rental and 5 children are too many. A lot of what we want to focus on is getting the right kid in the right place at the right time. And studies show that the best place for that is a home setting for most children. What we want to do is recruit the right foster parents with the right level of training. A lot of what we're seeing today is the complexity of the children coming into the system and the therapeutic needs. It's not just a numbers game, it's getting the right type of numbers. But there's also moving targets. In most states, the number of kids coming into the system is decreasing. So we're trying to get an increased number of families. At the same time, we're trying to decrease the number of kids coming into the system through effective prevention. So there isn't necessarily a specific number of homes we're targeting. It's a moving target based on the number of children in the system. But one of the things the governor and I have talked about clearly is we want to be a state where we don't have kids waiting on family homes. We want families waiting on kids.
How are you going to ensure that there is an increase in foster families?
It looks to me like even just the first page and the executive order, that every one of those components, the most frustrating thing to myself, to the department, to the Idaho legislature and the people of Idaho, is regulatory friction that keeps things from happening. Alex has been famous in state government, whether it was the Board of Pharmacy or as our budget director, for reducing regulatory friction. And this was almost a job special made for Director Adams to reduce. And a lot of it's just kind of looking outside of the box. What can we do? And when you do some of those things and you build a mindset in his staff from top to bottom about what else can we do to ease the transition for a child either at home or a child going into a foster home to be more successful. Success begets success when you're doing regulatory reduction. We absolutely want to keep those children safe. We absolutely want to default to helping parents, biological parents, keep their kids, but we have to have that safety net, that foster care safety net.
Director Adams says they're working with the faith community to make connections and recruit new families. Adams says they're also focused on healing relationships and retaining current foster families. Reporting in studio, I'm Savannah Hinkard.